Hey everybody, this is Mr. Storm, and in this video we're going to actually apply some CSS to our page. I'm actually noticing here that I've already applied some CSS in the last, when we were working on tables. I applied some table styling to my page here, and you know, that's great. I already have some internal styling on my web page. So again, this is what my web page looks like with some styling applied to my table. Now, I want to actually apply some more style to this as well. And wait a second, my YouTube videos and songs didn't save. This must be an older version of my project. That's okay, that's fine. Okay, I actually want to apply some external styling here. So what I need to do is add another file over here. I'm going to click Add File, and I'm going to call this style.css and hit Enter. Notice that it changes to this CSS icon. All right. Now, I can start typing CSS code in here and making some changes. But actually what I want to do first is I want to create the link to my CSS page. All right. Now, in W3 Schools, let's go back there really quickly and go to CSS. In the how-to page, in here, it gives us the link that we would need to use to link our CSS to our HTML page. I wanted to show you where that was so you can reference it, and I also forgot style sheet, and then the href. That's what it is. href equals style.css. Okay, so now anything that I apply in the style sheet should automatically apply to this page itself. So let's give it a shot. Let's try something easy. Let's change the background color of my body. So background hyphen. Now look, REPL is actually giving me some choices here. I'm going to choose color, and I'm going to change it to, let's do light blue. Ooh, actually here, let's see. Let's do light sea green. Let's try that. See if I like that. Now the other thing about Replit, which is really nice, is it shows up a preview of the color that you're applying. So let's run it and see if that applied. And it did. So now my website has a background color. That's fantastic. Okay. It says remove all internal and inline CSS from our document. Oh no, I got to go back and delete my style here because I want to get rid of all of the styling on my page. Do I have any style anywhere else? It doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. All right. What's next? Put each section of your web page into a div element. Beautiful. Okay, so on the HTML side, we want to actually create sections of our web page. So the div element is, again, it's just really a container where we can contain some items. And so I'm going to put this into a div. Now the div works just like every other element. It has an open tag and a close tag. I'm going to tab this in so I know it's inside of a div. And I'm just going to keep doing that. I'm going to create some more divs. And again, I'm going to tab this in so I can recognize that it's inside of that div. And I'm just giving myself some space here so it's easier to see what I'm doing. My favorite movies. Go down to the bottom of that. Okay. Now you'll probably see what I'm doing here in just a second. You'll see why we're doing it in a div. I like to section things out on my web page in divs because it allows me to apply styling to those elements that are kind of grouped together in a much easier way. All right, let's tab this in. All right, and I'm actually going to include all of this in the bottom section just because I don't really have anything in those bottom two. So I'm just going to pretend they're a part of my form. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of them. That's what I'll do. Why not? Okay, so now I have everything is inside of some divs. I can run, nothing happens because all we did was we just put stuff inside of some containers. Okay, now I actually don't really think I like this seafoam green. Let's go back to the Adobe color wheel and let's find a really good, let's see. Let's do a monochromatic color scheme and let's pick, ooh, I like the blue here. Okay, so I like this color scheme. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as my background. I'm going to use this as the background for my header. And I'm going to use this for the background of the rest of the elements on my page. Okay, so this is going to be my background. Let's go back to Replit. Let's go to my style sheet. And instead of light green, I'm going to paste that hex value and run. That's better looking. Now I want to create I'm going to create a class that's going to change this content up here. And I'm going to call it header. This is normally what a header, or that's normally what we call this content, is the header. And I will change the background color of my header. And I'm going to change it to this color here. No, this color. That's going to be my header color. Oh. All right. Let's run that and see what that looks like. Oh, nothing happened. Can you figure out why nothing happened? I can. Because we haven't applied the header class to anything in my web page. So let's come back over here. And in this div that contains the elements for my header, I want to say class equals header. Now if I run it, we should see we have a different color background, which is what we're looking for. Alrighty. Oh, hold on. Now I want to apply this background color to all the other elements on my page. Okay. And you know what? Yeah, let's do it this way. Let's create another class and we'll call this, I don't know, stuff. It's important to remember that it doesn't really matter what our classes are named as long as they're kind of appropriate to what we're looking for. All right, enter that. All right, now we can apply this class to everything that I want to have the stuff class. I'm actually going to copy that. I'll put it there. Put it there. And I'll put it there. All right, I'm going to run that, see what that looks like. So now you can see that my website is fully organized into different sections. And there are, you know, I've changed the background color. I can even change, let's do this. Let's see what this looks like. Let's change the H1 to white. Ooh, that looks pretty good. I like that. That looks pretty good. Okay. So we're we've inserted the style.css. We've created the file. Okay, yeah. Change the background color and then a few other CSS changes. So at this point, we've basically done everything I've asked for this first project. You know, you can go crazy with it. Go nuts. You know, you come up with some cool changes that you want to make to your web page. You know, see if you can make it look really good. When you're done, make sure you get this turned in by the end of the week because we have a lot more work to do this term. And, you know, You want to learn more advanced techniques in this, so let's not get stuck on this one assignment. Okay, that's it for me. I will see you next time. Peace.